Good day, dearly beloved. Welcome to another day of Bible Expo. Hi, I'm Omobolaji Akawe. I enjoin you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and write your comment. You should also share into other platforms so that people can have knowledge, understanding, and wisdom by which they would live their life so that they can live successfully and live a fulfilling life. This day we are considering Numbers chapter 6. And in Numbers chapter 6, God gave the code of conduct for a Nazarite and also the code of blessing that Aaron and his son will pronounce on children of Israel. Now, for a person that wants to become a Nazarite is someone who has dedicated or taken a vow of separation to the Lord. And these are the things he should abstain from. Number one, he should not take alcohol. Number two, he should not drink grape juice or even eat grape or anything, even the seed or the skin of the grape. He has to desist from it and should not take it. Then he would have to cut his or her hair and should not come in close contact with dead body, even if it is the parent or the siblings or any close relative in whatever form. He should not come near a dead body. However, in a situation whereby maybe somebody collapsed and died in his presence or by his side, then he will have to perform certain rituals. Number one is that after undergoing period of cleansing, which will last for 7 days, on the 8th day, he will bring 2 dove or pigeon that will be offered as sacrifice. And then he would have to rededicate himself again. That means the period which he was planning to dedicate himself or herself, he would have to start all over again. And in starting all over again, he will bring a year-old lamb without blemish as guilt offering, a year-old lamb without blemish for sin offering, and also a ram without defect for fellowship offering. Then he will bring grain offering and drink offerings, and also a bread made without yeast. Those are the things he will bring that the priest will now use to offer sacrifice on his behalf. And his hair would be cut at the entrance of the tent of meeting, and this hair will now be burnt in the fire of the fellowship offering. So this is what he will have to do in order to rededicate himself or herself to the Lord again. You know, the period of Nazarite, maybe the person is taking a vow that for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years, I'm going to be a Nazarite. So if the code is now, if this instruction, this code is broken before the end of that period, then he will have to rededicate himself and he will have to carry out these rituals. Then God asked Moses to tell Aaron and his sons that whenever they want to bless the children of Israel, they have to do it in a certain way. And this is the blessing. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. That is the blessing pronouncement Aaron and his son had to make on children of Israel. So what is the implication of Numbers chapter 6 to us? Walking with God requires self-denial. If you want to walk with God, you need to deny yourself of certain things. You wouldn't want to behave as the world behaves. That's what is required. And fulfilling his purpose for your life is walking with God. Fulfilling God's purpose for your life is walking with God. And therefore, you have to focus on the object of your purpose. You have to keep focused on the object of your purpose, because God has brought you here to fulfill certain purpose in life, and therefore for you to fulfill the purpose, you have to remain focused, and you have to be dedicated to the Lord, and you have to deny yourself certain pleasure that may distract you from fulfilling your purpose. Just as the Nazarite, they have to deny themselves certain pleasure so that they can be focused on the object of their vow. Then there are always sacrifices to make if you are to live, act, and perform the will of God for your existence on earth. So there is always sacrifice. Life, to be successful in life, requires sacrifice. You have